Although the paths of the living and the dead should never cross, their meeting becomes possible in the so-called Midnight Inn, where one part serves as a refuge for weary travelers, and the other, a resting place for the deceased. 10 years ago, the inn closed after a series of mysterious deaths, but now its doors have reopened. Several people appear on the threshold, their presence seemingly coincidental. However, most of them are not here by chance. Their goal is a body that has lain here for an entire decade, and the nocturnal guests will share several eerie versions of who this dead man is and how he met his end. Over the past few years, Chinese online cinema has been in decline, but multi-character detective stories structured around the Rashomon principle remain popular among viewers. In these stories, the same tale is revealed through different perspectives, with a final twist that turns everything upside down, debunking mystical hints and leaving the audience with a simple, down-to-earth explanation. There are no ghosts or demons, and all evil in the world stems from the darkness hidden in the souls of ordinary people. This trend was set by Wicked Wife in 2021, and although none of its successors have managed to surpass the original, some films created in this vein have proven worthy of attention, whether due to their horror atmosphere or deep storytelling. Midnight Inn is one of the best films in this trend. It doesn't entirely work as pure horror, but delights with a cohesive and logical story, almost devoid of contrived twists and cliches. As is customary in such films, the narrative revolves around 3 stories, preceded by a prologue that, while not directly connected to the main plot, masterfully sets the tone for a dark fairy tale. The first to tell her version of events is Gong Qing, the daughter of a luckless gambler who at one point lost everything, including her, in a card game. Desperate, her father resorts to a gruesome ritual, extracting the unborn child from the corpse of a pregnant girl, which ultimately costs him his life. Next, the actor Chang Woo takes the stage, whose encounter with a ghostly girl helped eliminate a rival on the theatrical scene, but eventually backfired on him. In both stories, the key figure is the ritual master Sai, whose body becomes the object of the traveler's interest. They believe he might still be alive. However, the truth will only be revealed in the final story, where we learn who is truly behind all the atrocities, and how much truth lies in the tales told by Gong Qing and Chang Woo. As mentioned earlier, the filmmakers managed to craft a fairly coherent and logical story. While minor gaps can be found if one looks closely, in this case, you can visit the Midnight Inn page on the Chinese movie site Douban, where one of the film's screenwriters personally answered viewers' questions and explained why certain things were left off screen. The film also boasts a strong cast and high-quality visuals. Wicked Wife might have looked more lavish, but it's worth noting that in the early 2000s and 20s, the online cinema industry was booming, and budgets for such projects were more generous. Still, the most important aspect of any film is its plot, and Midnight Inn delivers an intriguing and captivating story.